The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Iowa's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, they'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's Need. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle. And he's run out of bounds just short. They keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Ohio State's offense will have its first possession of the game.
Did you retool your line?
Offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of the season because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses at the podium after games. We've got guys hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get it done.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. When they've got them looking run, now to pass.
Oh, God.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive.
Oh, my God. This is crazy, bro. My quarterback is terrible. Like, terrible, dog. I cannot do anything but run the ball.
Dropping back, it's Need.
Look at that, bro. Like, I can't do anything but run the ball. That's how bad my quarterback is. So that's how I'm going to have to take it. Going forward, like, yeah.
Let's go Hawkeyes.
I ain't even doing shit but running the ball. I may throw the ball 10 times. That's it.
Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground.
I may throw the ball 10 times a game.
This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Other
he
than
doesn't
that,
have time to go
straight
through his
running
progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly
no
weren't afraid
bullshit.
to
I
take
might
a
just
shot
run the
there.
ball
Now
like
it's
30
fourth down.
times.
And the Hawkeyes
Our
will
quarterback
try to
throwing the
pin them
ball?
back with the
No,
punt.
sir. It ain't
First
me.
punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the one. Just
It's going to be
little
extremely
too far
boring.
for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time.
Look at that, bro. He is terrible, man.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused.
He's truly terrible, bro. This is so funny. And the game is not going to allow him to, like, do nothing else crazy because he's that bad.
Eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The
Quarterback is
way too
that
small.
bad.
The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He's that bad.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
He's that bad, bro.
Really could have used that catch.
He's just
there.
that bad.
Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
This is not going to be good. Can't audible it.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Here's the handoff. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They'll give it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just
Sorry.
defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And they punch it in
Like
for a
early
touchdown.
2000s preview, sorry. No bullshit. We are terrible, bro. This is bad.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down
This is
there. and make
bad.
the
Like, my
stop at the
job is
19.
on fire.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
We need this game so bad, bro. We cannot
Jet
lose
sweep
no more.
pass. And he was
Tackle.
fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
We need everything
Wedge
we
it
can
back to
get.
the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go with a direct snap.
Like, I'm
And the
literally
defense
just out here, like,
moves
trying to
firm.
just
No pickup
stop the
at all
bleeding
on
and
that
everything.
play. Not exactly the
I'm
ideal
diving at
situation
everything.
for this
Every type of
offense.
animation
3rd
I
and
can get is
long,
what I'm
back up
doing.
inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. And they can't
And
make
just
the
hoping.
connection on 3rd down.
Literally
That's why
just
it's so
hoping.
important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down the one, a play for this
Literally
offense, and they'll have it at the
every looking
12-yard
thing you can
line.
give it to me.
The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Every type of look or animation you can give to me, give to me,
And
man.
now in motion.
I would gladly take it.
The running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Need. It's complete
Look,
on the
I'm
right side.
everything I can
Good
get,
pickup,
bro.
but a little bit short of the sticks.
I'm doing.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of one. And
Same animations
here
they
in
on.
Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the left side.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
Look at that, bro. His arm is so fucking garbage, dog. His arm is so terrible, bro. I just don't know what to do. Never had a quarterback arm be this trash.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
I've never had a quarterback arm be this trash. I just don't know what to do.
They'll send the back in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. There he goes.
Oh my God, they running into each other, bro. They're running into each other. All right.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to
He's not even like Ohio State.
Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now through this defense moving forward.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll leave it with the lone back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on the first down. It's second
Not
and
airing
9.
it out. What? Fuck no. Airing it out should be the last thing we talking about doing. Hell out of here.
Back to the ground game on the left. He has the first and still on his feet. He gets
this home until we can't run
and
it.
they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. We'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like
no push, no nothing.
Down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Need. Puts it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is currently
I miss old Ted again.
Back and forth affair.
I miss old Ted again so bad.
Magic a la Joe Montana. This might not be over yet. They're trailing by 9.
Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gives it on the option. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. They're working that left side.
That's all he can throw.
And they pick up just a few on that.
Literally, that's all he can throw.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from
we
the
just run the
43.
shit. I don't give a
Motion from the
damn.
wide out. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Pitts. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Got it.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Need. Makes the grab. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The sure hands, it's Ingram. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He's got it on the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Makes the grab down the
Bruh, come on, man.
Move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. With the catch, it's Ingram. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And the Hawkeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Catch in the middle. It's Ingram. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ingram. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Hawkeyes in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Need. Gets it out fast.
We even tried to bump him a little bit, bro.
They try to pay off this drive. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware.
He's gonna score right there.
Makes the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Look, bro, like I even jumped up to get it, bro. This game is so fluid, man. It is so fluid, bro.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half. Excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, he's got to move. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Leaves it with the running back. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Meredith. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
I know he didn't pick up the first down, but, man, he makes this fourth down way more manageable. It's tough when you got fourth in Africa. Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the playbook open.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Need.
Oh, I'm looking at it, bro.
45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go back to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run the draw. Spins away from the defense. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
To the ground to try to move the chains. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Buckeyes are on the move. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Conrad. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Power football with the run. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterbacks sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting one on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance with that play call.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll leave it with him. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the tailback. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. The give to the back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a man. It's Need. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. And he's still running after the move. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets Looking downfield on first down. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with second and short. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. So his field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Breaks into the open. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. Makes the grab. It's Conrad. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes are on the move. Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers. They're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.